Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer.
I'm Julia Hartley.
And together we are out on another walk. Yes, it's exciting. Maybe a bit of a miserable day, but we're very excited and keen to get our feet doing the old strolling thing. So, Julia knows nothing about this. It's a bit of a mystery walk for you, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to take you and you to the ruins of an old manor house. Now, I haven't been here. I think they are visible from the footpath. I don't know, so it's a bit of a mystery. It's called Brambletye Manor. We are in East Sussex, right on the border of West Sussex. In fact, just over there, there's a sign that says, "Welcome to West Sussex." So we're right on that very border. And so we're in Ashurst Wood. Now, that's not the Ashurst that we did a walk around recently in West Sussex down near Stenning.
Right.
This is just south of East Grinstead, just north of Forest Row, just off the A22. If any of that makes any sense to you, then you'll get a vague idea. We're standing in a car park which is called John Peers Field car park. There's a field all around us. There's a whole load of
Christmas trees dumped there.
Yeah.
Apparently it's an official Christmas tree collection point.
We just worked that bit out. So that's where. So if you're following us, because I know some people like to follow us on Google Maps, on Bing Maps, or they want to actually do the walk. That's why I'm trying to give you as much information. There's a public footpath that way. That's where we're going to start and head off.
Good.
Ready?
Good, yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right, so the path that we're taking, we cross the road, as you saw, and then we're going to go down this fine little track here, which will cross the A22. Now, I think, looking at the OS map, oh, and by the way, I haven't got a big floppy OS map. Somebody said to me, oh, you know, you need a big floppy, you need to have it on your phone.
Yeah.
And so I've tried it on this walk to see how easy it's going to be to keep referring to the map on the phone. So I'll put the map on the screen, but from our point of view, we're walking down this little thing past, this looks like one property over there with a massive garden.
It's a lovely garden, lots of trees.
And then we go under the A22, and then we'll come to an old, disused railway line. Tell you about that when we get there, but it's very lovely, isn't it? Lovely little path.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's trek on.
Let's trek on. Julia, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We came down the lane and the mud, it was a bridle path, so horses.
Yeah. Some bits of that mud is quite deep.
Yeah, and the horses are their hooves.
Hoof prints. Yeah.
And I'm filming Julia.
Who's walking backwards.
Backwards with
the little one.
The little one, as you'll see, I'll edit that in, and actually I'm sinking up to here. Up to here, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon?
Thought we were going to lose you for a minute there.
Yeah, I've lost a bit off my camera, that's annoying, but hey-ho. And then we had to cross the busy A22, which was also fun. Just every moment we saw it was free, juggernauts. No. We're not gonna. However, we go down this lovely little lane here, and we're going to get onto this disused railway first, and then our exciting bit, the old ruined manor house, is beyond. And I'm really hoping we can get to see it. It's on private land, we can't get on there, but I'm really hoping.
Just a little peek.
What have you got in your hand, Julia?
Some lovely leaves.
Oh, they are lovely leaves. What's that from?
What? I'm not entirely sure. I think it's some sort of American oak.
Is it one of those Canadian oaks?
It might be.
Because they're really huge, and then that's
more
a traditional one.
Is that pedunculate?
Yeah, I'm going with that. And if anyone wants to correct us,
please do.
I was going to say, don't. Hey ho, come on. So,
So,
here we are. This is the railway line, disused railway line. It is the East Grinstead, Groombridge to Tunbridge Wells line. I got notes, Julia.
you have
Come
notes.
this way a fraction. So, I know this is going to interest some of our railway enthusiasts. So this is we're north of Forest Row Station, which would be that way.
Yep.
If you go down there, it's the East Grinstead, Groombridge and Tunbridge Wells Railway, opened in 1866. On the 1st of October, actually.
Oh, 1st of October.
In the autumn, not in the dead of winter like where we are today. And interestingly, in its construction, there's a couple of deaths involved.
Really?
Yes, they were using some explosives, I think, to, level off the line or do whatever they did through some embankment. And one poor bloke, a navvy, was blown up in the air. Well, I don't know if he was blown up in the air. That might be a lie. But all the earth flew down, covered him up to the neck.
Oh, right.
And I guess he was crushed by the weight of it. So he died. Another bloke, I don't know how he died, but I just thought that's a bit of useless information which people might find interesting. And it closed in 1967 because of... There's a car just going past. The Beeching cuts. Richard Beeching decided it would no longer be any good as a railway line. It was wasting money, blah blah blah, as all the Beeching cuts were done. And this wonderful line is now open to the public, and you can enjoy the walk.
Yeah, we've already seen several cyclists and pedestrians using it, so...
We have. So this is just on our way to the manor. So ready to get to the manor?
Yes.
Yes. Come on. We're actually not going along this, but this would make an interesting walk for another occasion because it does look very interesting. Lots of trees and all that.
Very pretty.
But we're crossing the line at Brambletye Crossing.
Oh yeah, Brambletye.
And that's the name of the manor, not crossing.
Yeah.
No, manor's called manor. It's this way. Hey, wait.
Oh,
What's that?
I spy. With my 2 eyes.
Yes, we can see it. We can see it. There are pictures where it's all obscured, but we can just make it out. We're going to go up there in a second. But what we noticed coming around this corner here was interesting.
Yeah.
You noticed the cottage.
Well, I noticed there's some waterworks or something going on there. So there was a little notice, and on that said Crossing Cottage.
Crossing Cottage, which
with a little,
had to be the crossing of, the railway line. And one then thinks Crossing Cottage is probably a bloke who was employed by the railway, and I'm surmising here, who would, like in the old films, would have come out, wound the thing round, the gates would have opened, and the traffic, or the gates would have closed, or whichever way round, and the traffic could come by, and then they would be opened for the railway again. So, but it's all gone. Cottage is gone.
Yep.
Looks like there's some developing work going on. But in its garden, you just see it here. It's a quaint little Wendy house. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, never mind all that nonsense.
It's a good job we're here in the winter though, because
Yeah.
I mean, if those trees had all those leaves on it, we wouldn't see it.
We wouldn't see it.
No.
That's right. Let's go and have a proper look. There you go.
Wow.
Well, there it is. And it's so nice to get down and actually know it's here. When you find something on the internet and you think, oh, let's go and have a look, and then sometimes A, you can't find it, B, it's hidden behind big trees, or it's just not accessible at all. And although we can't get on because there's a sign here that says warning, no public access, and it gives
Ruins unsafe and all that.
and all that, health and safety, of course. It would be lovely, and maybe if the owner of the land is watching and would let us come in one day, it would be superb to do that.
At our own risk, of course.
Yes, at our own risk, of course. However, excuse me. So, a little bit of information that I found out.
Yeah.
The old Brambletye house, just up that way a little bit, is a moat. Where I think they called it double moated. All that's left is the moat, of an old medieval house.
Right.
And all that's left now is the moat in the woods, but I don't think you can get to it. I think that's on private land. And originally, that goes back to the Doomsday book. And originally, there was a manor house for the area, a very important manor house for the area. But it subsequently suffered from damp and became decayed, like so many stories. Very much a bit like the story at Midhurst with the Cowdray house. And so Sir Thomas, hang on, I've got to get his name right because I mustn't get it wrong. Sir Henry Crompton in 1631 built this fantastic, wonderful local limestone, sandstone and ashlar blocks, which is on the side of it. So he built that. But in time it fell into the hands of one Sir James Richards. And 50 years later he was being chased for treason for one reason or another, and he fled to Spain, leaving the manor masterless. No one was in charge, and consequently it started to fall into disrepair, and I think properties do fall into disrepair if there's nobody there caring for them.
Right, yeah.
And within 50 years, which is amazing. And there are pictures online, and they're very small, the ones I've seen, where it's falling into sketches of it, and it's covered in ivy and all the rest of it. And so within 50 years, this rather magnificent, beautiful, impressive house is sunk to this.
It's just a shame, isn't it?
It is such a shame. But when you're going for a walk and you come across this, it just fires the imagination, and it gives you that little window into some of our history, and that's the reasons I love these ruins.
They're very, very pleasing to look at.
So another time, it would be great to look for the actual manor, but as I say, the old manor and the moat, which is still there, hidden on trees, and you can see the satellite pictures of it, and it's on old maps, but we can't go there. But Julia, have you enjoyed the walk?
I have, thank you. It's been lovely.
It's been fun. It's a bit of a grey, miserable day, but we've done our best, so do join us again when we go out exploring on another one. Don't forget to subscribe. What else can they do? Follow.
They can become a patron.
Become a patron.
That's
and
right.
Support us with a little financial donation, and it'll helps us get out and about.
Yep, get more videos made.
Yeah, because we need it. We definitely need it. This land is full of stuff. We've got to go making these videos.
Still so much yet to explore.
Exactly, and we're the people to do it. So don't forget. See you on the next time.
Ciao for now.
Ciao for now.